This is a homage beat.
YouTube was popping, y'all. It's your boy D Hyde. Just welcome you guys back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day, man. But in today's video, I just wanted to show you guys how I'm going to get this bad boy looking right again, man. I don't know what's been going on with my beard lately. It's just been growing like freaking like weeds. All right. Now, about 3 weeks ago to a month ago, I did do a little trim up. You know, knocked a little bit off the sides. And then I also made that big mistake right here by dropping my line all the way down. My line came down, you see that gap right there? And you see that solid line down there? That's where I brought it down to. And it came all the way down like that. So I'm allowing all this to grow in, and I don't know what's going on right here. I don't know if it's because I hit it with the straight razor. You know, it's just taking a little longer to grow back in. But, you know, I'm gonna have to wait and see if that actually starts to come in again and start to fill in and look right, man, the way I want it to look. On this side, it's a little more promising. You know, this line is a little more solid. And then, of course, you can see a couple gaps in here, but, you know, for the most part, everything is coming together, all right? So what I'm gonna do today in this video is I'm just gonna show you guys how I'm gonna try to keep this line exactly where it is, even though it doesn't look right now, and just shave and clean up all the top area. And then do a little trim on the sides right here. Now, I know it's not good to pick your beard while it's dry, but, you know, I like to do this at times, especially when I'm gonna knock off a little bit off the sides, because it gives me like a cleaner cut. Now, what I'm gonna do from this point is just use my clippers closed, and I'm just gonna hit it along the side, all right? Try to knock off some of these little long little stragglers. Okay, and knock it down a little bit right here. Now, whenever I'm doing this, I'm always holding my clippers with 2 hands. Just gives me more control over the clipper. And then all I'm gonna do here is just guide myself by looking in the mirror and making sure that I don't take off a lot. All right, and this is just a little cleanup. Now you have to be very careful if you plan on doing this, because obviously I don't have a guard. And then I can also afford to take off a little bit of the long ones in here. I'm not really, see, doing this, I'm not really taking off a lot of length, man. I'm not really digging into my beard. All I'm doing is just cleaning up and evening up everything to make it look right and neat, all right? All right, so now that that's all cleaned up, as you guys can see, some of the hair that came off, all right? Knocked off some of that long hair. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just go ahead and line up the neck, you know, just the usual way. Now this is the difficult part. The difficult part is going to be just making sure that I don't get too carried away when it comes to trying to get this line decent, all right? So I'm gonna do my best to try to follow that line. So this is how it came out. Now let me show you guys something real quick, man. Let me brush this down a little bit. See all this up here, from like right here, all this top part right there is new growth. All right, all that up there is new growth. Before I had it going over just a little, just to kind of give me more room to play with. But now that I had some nice growth on it, I can hit it, I can reestablish that line, okay? As you guys can see here. Now the only problem that I have is right here, which it doesn't really look right because I want it to go straight across to there. But I'm gonna have to allow that little section, or see if that section could grow in. Then for the other side, the same thing. As you guys can see, I have like a big gap right there, all right? So this is the width that I'm going for, but I have to allow all that right there to continue to grow and not really mess around with it too much. All you really gotta do now, since you have a solid line here and here, is just keep hitting that line every week, all right? You don't have to like do anything extra. Just take your trimmers, and if you're kind of nervous, just take an eyeliner pencil, draw out that line. Just use your trimmers or your straight razor and go straight to that line and stop, all right? And that'll allow all this new growth to grow in and come back together. Now, that was a quick little trim up, quick little line up, man. Trying to get myself looking fresh again. You know, I was looking a little crazy. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and shave my head. I'll probably go ahead and dye the beard. In that Should You Dye Your Beard video, I spoke about how I have those little golden hairs just poking out, man. It's crazy. But that's just how my mustache grows, and also right up in this area. Again, you see that? Let me get you a better angle. See that? The little blondish hairs, man. So, you know, it is what it is. It's the way my beard grows. But I'm gonna go ahead and shave the head down, clean everything up real nice and clean, dye the beard, and then I'll be back to close out the video. All right? Minutes. All right, fresh out the shower. As you guys can see, the dye definitely did its thing. You know, left the beard nice and dark. Okay, the beard is still a little damp. Now I dried the beard a little bit. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slap on some of my oil. Bearded 365, of course. You know, I had to put my plug in, man. My shameless plug. But you know, just a couple drops, 4 or 5. Just rub it in the fingertips. Massage it deep in. And that was pretty much a complete cleanup, man. I needed that cleanup. I had to get right. You know, I was in need for a dye. I was in need for a trim up and a shape up and all that. So yeah. Now, one last thing that I need to do is I need to get dressed. But of course, I haven't done this in a long time. So with the magic of editing, bam! Just like that, I'm done. Listen, you guys have a wonderful week, man. You guys stay safe, stay blessed. This is your boy D Hyde. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. All right? Peace out.